Okay, but this what were you saying about? What do you know about your guy?
Yeah.
He's what is he? He's
I've
male.
It's a man and very big and fat boy. Yeah.
And he's what nationality was he? That
French.
He's French.
Yeah.
So we've got a male French actor.
Okay.
So now we're going to change it up. We're not going to do yes or no questions. Now we can ask a question and you can get a little bit more of information.
Okay.
Okay? So we know what you're at.
Am I Robbie Downey Jr.?
Pardon?
Robert Downey Jr.
No.
No. Yes? No. Angelique. So it doesn't have to be yes or no questions anymore.
Okay.
We can give them just a little bit more information.
Okay. So I'm a man, American, actor, in action movie, fighting with guns. I've got hairs. I'm not blonde.
Right.
Am I funny?
Yeah.
Funny movies?
You have done
Yeah,
some.
no.
You have done some funny movies.
You do a lot of, sometimes quite a lot of fun.
But you're not a comedic actor.
Okay. Serious one then.
Usually it depends. He's very versatile. Man.
Okay. Wow. Easy. So I've got dark hairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Am I small or tall?
I think he's tall. I think he's medium to tall height.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Medium.
Would you agree? Mm?
Tall. I don't know.
You want to pass?
Yeah.
Want to have a think about that?
It's a long time to dead this man?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, very.
Very long time.
Do you want to ask, maybe you might want to ask the class, now that we're not doing yes and no questions, what area do you work in?
Yes. What
What-
do you do
What is
exactly?
he? What is he famous for?
In
We don't have to help him too much.
Yeah. What is he famous for?
Mechanics. Inventions.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, that's a cryptic, very cryptic, but yes.
Not helping too much.
No, exactly.
It's not philosopher, it's really scientist, physics. No?
No.
Okay.
I think that this is the closest to guessing who we might be.
Yeah.
You're a big
Yeah.
man, you're a French actor.
Obelix, man.
That was yes.
What's
You-
the name?
Okay,
Yes.
it's
He
the
plays
the
to,
man.
Yes,
Oh, we might have a winner here.
yeah. The man, it's big.
yes.
What's his name? I can't remember.
Alright, we're going to let you think about that.
Which color of skin do I have?
Ooh.
What colour,
Question.
what nationality, is he Caucasian, is he African, what?
You're white. You're Caucasian.
No.
Yes he is.
Yeah.
Oui, yeah, oui.
Caucasian, c'est comme.
Oui, he's
And do
white.
I have one more question? Or?
Oh, you
Yes,
said yes,
so
you can
Which
do
country am I from?
What country is he from?
Oh, looks actually.
Not your turn!
I think you are American.
Yes.
Am I playing in Indiana Jones?
No.
Yeah. What color is my skin?
What colour is... You
tan,
answer.
tan, tan skin.
But he's
Matt
what?
is white.
He's
Yeah.
Caucasian.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
White.
Who was my partner in movies? Who I played with?
You played with Nicolas Cage in a couple of movies. Yeah. Was it 1 or 2 movies?
Yes.
Mhm.
2 very good movies.
Mhm. Olivia Newton-John.
I don't know.
But I'm not dead, huh?
No.
No.
Pass,
Neither
pass,
is Olivia
pass.
Newton-John.
I know only one movie with her. Okay, so no. No, I think I'm gonna pass.
It's Mechanics Man who is dead to build a motor.
Does he build a motor?
Oh.
Does this person build motors?
I'm not sure. No.
No. No. Okay.
The man at French and big in the movie. It's Gérard Depardieu.
Way! We have a winner. Okay, you can take your tags off and see who you were.
Huh?
Putain, toi.
Oh no, John Travolta! Ah yeah.
Oh my god.
Tu vas mettre
I know you got a
Oh.
really hard one, my friend.
Yeah. Chuck Norris.
John Travolta.
Je
Il était beau celui-là, c'était
It was nice.
No, it was not this one.
Okay.
She's not happy.
That was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be.
Yeah, John
Maybe I
Cruise.
should have chosen a little bit more easier one.
Because
I did
it
have-
was John Cruise.
I did have other ones. I thought maybe this one would have been amusing
Oh
for French
no.
people right now.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Oh
Yes.
Yes.
no. Okay.
Sorry.
Yes, I'm a killer.
Alrighty. Let's get on with it. That was a long warm up. Alright. Okay. Let's just chuck these up here.
Chuck Norris has got money?
Yeah.
Ah, il est
Okay.
Chuck Norris, putain, il a été champion du monde de karaté quoi.
Yeah, but Chuck Norris is not really adventure movie.
Action movie.
Il a joué contre Bruce Lee.
Adventure.
Okay. Alrighty. Ready? Let's start with some review. Alright. What am I doing?
Jump.
Jump.
Yeah, I jump. Okay, what about you jump? What else can we say? I jump. You jump.
He jumped.
Very good. She jumps. We jump.
Jump.
Very good. And what is this? What is jumping? What kind of word is jumping?
Verb.
Yeah, and what kind of, is it a,
Action.
it's an action, isn't it? Very good. Okay, so we know, if I do a timeline, am I jumping now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Am I jumping back in the past?
Yes, you have.
I have, but am I doing it now?
No.
No, I'm jumping now, aren't
Now.
I? So on our timeline, we have our past, we have our present, and then we have our future. But when we're talking about I am, he, she, or it is, very good. We, you, or they Are, very good. Alright, so we know we're talking about simple verbs in the present. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a word and I want you to conjugate that simple verb for me. So if I said, and just remember sometimes when we have to conjugate a verb, we have to change the ending. So depending on what we're actually saying, who's doing the action. So whoever's doing the action changes the verb. So for example, let's do an easy one first. So let's do an example. I sleep.
I eat.
So I eat, that's a good one. What about, let's try a more difficult one. I try.
I play.
You play.
I work.
Nah, not a good one. Yeah, no one really wants to do that.
Yeah, I want
Alright.
to say I work.
And I'm gonna put in one. I do.
I do.
Alright, so if we want to conjugate that from I sleep, what do we say? Or he, she, or it
Sleeps.
sleeps. So we add an S onto the end, don't we? What about for we, you, or they? They, you,
Sleepy.
sleep. So we don't use an S. What about I eat? I eat. He, she, or it
Eats.
eats. Very good. And what about for you, that we, you, or they?
Eat.
Eat. Alright. Let's try a different one. This one's a little different because we're not going to be using the same way to conjugate. So I try. He, she, or it
Trees.
tries. Now, how do we write that? Because we don't use
T-R-E-S.
I. He, she, or it tries. So, if the verb here has a consonant ending with a Y, we know we have to change the ending to an ES. Here's another one. We'll just do that one now. What about kiss? I kiss. If I wanted to conjugate I kiss to he or she kisses.
Okay.
So that's different as well. We spell that with an ES as well. Okay? We also have
It's
another
not
one.
the same.
This one's an IES, this one's an ES. So if we have a consonant with a Y, we change the ending to IES. If we have a word that ends in a S or a sh sound, so miss, hiss, we change the end, we conjugate it with an ES. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I've got a little activity for you guys. Alright, what I've got here is a word find. So what we have here are simple verbs. And what I want you to do is I want you to try and find, not all of them, just try and find these ones here. Try and find these words inside here. And when you do that, I'm going to get you to fill in the blanks. See, we've got sentences here, we've got blanks. Now, the missing words will be one of these words in here. Okay?
Okay.
Then, what we're going to do is we're going to read these sentences and we're going to circle which one we think sounds right. So, for example, the first one we have, Do/does you live in Tokyo? Say it to yourself in your head and you'll actually have a feel for what sounds right. So let's do the first one together. If I was going to say, does you live in Tokyo, does that sound correct? Does you live in Tokyo, or do you live in Tokyo sound correct?
Do you?
No. Okay, so that's what I want you to have a go of now. And that one's for you. Just remember, do the first, you only have to do the first column. And if you have any problems, you can just ask.
Okay.
Okay? So you're going to try and find these words in your word
Are
find.
they like
Yeah.
that all like that?
They could be any way.
Okay.
They could be any way. Don't be scared of that one. Do this one first.
Okay.
Easier. So try and find this
Cool.
one by starting by the first letter. So look for W's in here. Mhm. If you find a word is too hard to find, you can move on to the next one. But try and find at least 10 words, 10 simple verbs. Good. Not as easy as it looks, is it? Oh, Angelique, you're winning. Just beating yourself.
Not possible.
Just remember the words can be upside down, back to front. They can run in all different directions. If you want, you can work together to find the words, that's fine.
Yeah.